Over here, we found the most affordable passenger EV in the world. Check out what you can get here for $18,000. This is a little over $70,000 and it's definitely giving off Rolls Royce vibes. I flew all the way to China to show you guys the bookends when it comes to electric vehicles. We're gonna start with what you can get for under $5,000 and work our way up. China's EV adoption is sky high thanks to massive subsidies. Accounting for nearly 60% of the world's passenger EVs. Affordable EVs here start at just $4,000, and the country is home to over 3 million charging stations.
Look at these cute little charging stations. Everywhere you go, everything is electric. So this beautiful park has all these spots.
Plus affordable batteries from the world's biggest EV battery suppliers and local brands like BYD have made EVs the majority on Chinese roads.
The bus behind me, the police bus behind me is charging. It's even electric.
Mini EVs like the one behind me are kind of a cultural phenomenon here in China. They have a quirky little design and you can get them at an extremely low price point, and they definitely appeal to the younger buyer. This right here is the Aura Black Cat by Great Wall Motors, and it's more of a high-end mini EV. It goes for around $10,000, but you get 250 miles for that. I actually kind of am digging this two-tone design, and the headlights are very expressive, kind of that wide-eyed open look, and then the charger is right up front. All right, over here we found the most affordable passenger EV in the world. It is the EQ1, also known as the cherry ice cream car. This starts at right around $4,300 and gets you 75 miles. Now they've definitely had some fun with these mini cherry EVs. The top trim, if you upgrade to that, is known as the Sunday model, and it goes for $6,900. It gets you around 100 miles, and there is no 0 to 60. The top speed is 60. We're literally just walking around. We're at a construction site, and this is just parked here, making these EVs affordable really for anyone out there. The majority of EVs here land between $20,000 and $30,000, and almost all of them come with incredibly futuristic and stunning designs. Range numbers of 400 to 500 miles, vehicle to load charging, and are usually lighter equipped and level 3 autonomy ready. Let's head into the Shanghai Auto Show to see some of the luxury EVs that China has to offer. So check this out. This is the Hongqi EHS9, and it's definitely giving off Rolls Royce vibes. This is a luxury EV here in China, and it starts at around 110,000 Chinese yen, which is equivalent to a little over $70,000. It has a 120 kilowatt hour battery pack that will get you right around 430 miles. This is one of the few EVs that actually offers wireless charging, and get this, it's 91% efficient. And this is available now. People are driving this right now. But let's step inside because you haven't seen anything yet. Wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4 screens right up front. Digital rear view mirror. The steering wheel itself is ultra luxurious looking, but it's also very intelligent. It actually has gesture controls inside of it and touch capacitive buttons. Of course, you get L3 Plus autonomous driving in this vehicle and a 12.3-inch driver display with AR Real Scene navigation. The central touchscreen is 6.2 inches. Again, we have 6 different screens in here, and it's all part of their cohesive system. You also have an AI button right here. You can control this vehicle with voice controls, with your phone, pretty much any way you want, or just drive it if you want to. We have ultra luxurious seats with quilting. We have ventilated, heated, and massaging seats. But check this out, there are 6 screens inside. The rear passengers have 10.1-inch screens. You can also control the HVAC, your massaging seats, all from this screen. There's another screen right here. We have your wireless phone charging, extra storage inside. And check this out. Hidden storage compartment right here. Now on the back of the seat, there's a little cubby right here. More storage. And all kinds of options in terms of charging. Even in the daytime, we're seeing some of the ambient lighting right here. Look at the little hidden pockets throughout the vehicle, sound system. Not only is there take a nap, there's also baby sleep mode. Car purification, quickly, what is that? Remove odors. Quickly remove odors. Any boy mom out there needs that. But we're just getting started when it comes to the high-end luxury EVs here in China.
You guys know that tech and innovation are some of my favorite things, but scammers love it even more than I do, and it's getting pretty scary out there. It's not just cold calls anymore. They have AI involved, and it's getting hard to tell. And that's why I love that when I signed up for Delete Me back in 2023, it is probably one of the best things that I did for my online safety, and I love that they're sponsoring today's video. Those birds do too.
Data brokers are constantly out there collecting huge amounts of personally identifiable info from places like public records and social media accounts. They aggregate, analyze, and sell your info to those with interest in this data, and just like that, you get on these lists.
My recent report just came out, and you can see Delete Me's privacy experts actually reviewed nearly 5,900 listings. They found my personal info being sold by 9 different data brokers, and they went ahead and removed every one of those. All of this would have taken me nearly 60 hours to tackle all by myself, but Delete Me continues to scan the web month after month and removes any listings of me that data brokers are trying to sell. You can go ahead and try it yourself at joindeleteme.com/KimJava and be sure to use the code KimJava to get 20% off all consumer plans. All right, let's get back to the video.
Now check this out, I found a hybrid version of it as well, and they won't even let us inside, and no prices yet on this one, but you can bet this is gonna be expensive. I have to say it, I think they kind of beat you-know-who to the punch. We go to CES and we get excited, and then there's this. I mean, look at this lounge. Huge lounge inside and no driver. This is the future, and I have a feeling we're gonna see it here in China before we see it in the US. You can just sit here, relax, glass roof, luxury lounge. This does not feel like a car. This feels like a spaceship. So this is a reality here in China. There are tens and thousands of reservations for VTOLs just like this one, and they have designated ports right now where people can drive up to them and take off and get to where they need to go. So you might notice back there we have the original Audi with the interlocking rings, and then over here we have Audi spelled out in letters, and this is a China-only sub-brand. We have the E5 Sportsback. This is their global premiere of this vehicle. So the E5 is Audi's aggressive push to compete with EV giants here in China like BYD. You can see they're going for more of a playful, youthful look with this EV. The charger's right here. It opens up. Now on the Chinese scale, it has 770 kilometers range, which is right around 500 miles. Again, that's on the Chinese scale, so real world miles are going to be a little bit less than that. It also has level 3 autonomy. There's a huge 27-inch LED screen inside, and just some fun modern design inside. Now you would think with all the fancy tech here, finding the location of the car you want to see would be easy, but no, it's very difficult. And those of you guys who love off-roading, you have to check out this off-road beast over here. This is the Dongfeng M917. It has over 1,000 horsepower, 4 motors, and it starts at right around 770,000 yen, which is equivalent to around 109,000 US dollars. What we're seeing over here is the top of the line Dragon Armor Edition. All the carbon fiber on here is real. It's completely customizable any way you like it. I love this green paint. It's like a metallic feel. So the exterior of it really reminds me of the Hummer EV, but on a whole nother level. It is big, it is masculine, it is ready to go off-roading. So much attention to detail. Just look inside the vehicle over here. Well, when he lets me in. Of course, we have your spare tire. Let's go ahead and open this up. And here is part of the cow. What's unique about this vehicle is they actually give you an entire cow, and you can pick and choose where you want to put that cow. They say these are designed just like a sword. Again, it's called the M Hero, and you really see that throughout the vehicle with all the design choices. Look at the wheel well. You see the carbon fiber just wraps around it beautifully. The handles open up. There's a button right here. Look at, we have the two-tone. Again, everything is completely customizable. The wood grain. There's a little tray table. Almost has like a luxury retro vibe inside of it. Let's go ahead and step inside the main cockpit inside of here. Ultra luxurious seats. I love the overall design. The steering wheel just feels really good. We have some tactile buttons right up here. Top speed of around 121 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 of 4.2 seconds, which is really impressive considering how big this thing is. If this was built in the US, what do you guys think the price tag on it would be? Would it be $109,000? I don't think so. I think it'd be a lot more than that. It's absolutely stunning, but we gotta keep moving because there's more to see here. And here, my friends, is the star of the show. This is the Yangwang U8. It can float like a boat, it can tank turn, and it has supercar-like performance, all for a starting price of around 150,000 US dollars. The battery on here is weak sauce. It only has a 50 kilowatt hour battery pack that will give you 112 electric miles of range, but it does have a 75-liter gas tank that works as a generator to charge that battery pack that will give you 620 miles of range. Check this out. Each wheel on here has its own independent electric motor with 300 horsepower. Put that together, that's 1,200 horsepower, nearly 1,300 Newton meters of torque. 0 to 60 is 3.6 seconds. That's amazing for this beast of the car. And this, my friends, is the ultimate off-roading vehicle. So this E4 technology allows it to do a full tank turn. And if you're out there off-roading and you just happen to get caught in a flash flood, it can actually float for up to 30 minutes. The wheels will turn, you're gonna be able to go about 2 miles per hour. And if you exceed your weight depth, get this, it actually turns off your gas engine, it raises the suspension, it closes the windows, and it opens up the roof so you can plan your exit. And if you're not in an emergency or just showing off to friends, it has its own snorkel system that raises the air intake above the water line to protect the gas engine. Just another little party trick. This is literally the diamond we've been waiting for. Full swing open, lots of storage. Inside, we have a 5-screen cockpit. There's a 24-inch screen right here. We have a 13-inch and another 24-inch right here, but we have a 70-inch head-up display in front of me. Probably the largest head-up display I've ever seen, and it's fully augmented reality. It comes with 5G connectivity, but if you're out there off-roading and you have no cell service, you also have satellite connectivity. We have 2 wireless phone chargers, 2 cup holders. Open up the center console, and there's your fridge to store your drink. So after you return from off-roading or going hiking, you have a cold drink. It has 3 LiDARs, so they've made it future-proof. Right now it only has level 2+ autonomy, but they can definitely increase that with over-the-air updates. All right, let's step into the second row right here. Now these seats are incredibly comfortable, very plush. They're massaging, which is pretty much standard when it comes to Chinese EVs. Right now, actually, I'm getting a nice little butt massage. I could use my cold drink, take a nap after this long show. Inside right here, you have your phone chargers, another screen for your entertainment, lots of storage. Second row seats also recline back to a nice resting position. Put my feet out, take a nap. It's been a tough day. And check this out, they just unveiled the U8L, that's the extra long version, and you know they're gonna bump the price tag up on that one. And when you go to order, it's that complete design center experience where you can pick and choose between the different colors of leather, the different exterior colors, carbon fiber, wood trim, and then different wheel options. I mean, how would you choose? I love them all. So today we've seen the bookends, and there's so many great cars I wish I could have shown you today, like this one over here, but you come here and it completely opens your eyes to the future and what's ahead. Let me know in the comments down below if there was a particular car that stood out to you, what you think about that $4,000 car versus the $150,000 car, what you think about those prices. Let me know about all of it. Let's start the discussion, and I'll catch you guys next time.